It is 8:40 on this Thursday, April 11th. Good morning. It is the Hometown Morning Show with Tori and Kyle. In studio, guest right now, Liz Pashley. Welcome to KHTS. Good morning. Liz, you are with Heaven on Earth Society for Animals. You told me that this is a cat sanctuary.
Correct. We have our main adoption center and sanctuary in North Hollywood, California. And we also have cats in residence at various PetSmarts around the area, including right here in Santa Clarita.
We have a lot of those. Are you at all of them or just selected ones?
We are at the one on Golden Valley Road.
Golden Valley Road. Know it well. Know it well. What, when we talk about missions and sanctuaries, and because there are a lot in the Santa Clarita Valley, and we try so hard here at the station. We have our director of all things local, Melissa Lampert Abramovich, in the back, and she talks about sanctuaries. We do all kinds of adoptions. We update certain adoptions. So when we think of a mission, what exactly do you guys do?
Sure. Well, our mission is to support the rescue of cats through new beginnings. So we rescue our cats primarily from the LA City shelters. This year, we're also starting to rescue some cats from a few LA County shelters as well. We take in, our goal is to take in about 900 or so cats this year into our care. And this includes underage kittens with or without their moms.
What's an underage kitten? What is that?
Any kitten that's under 8 weeks old. And those kittens are at risk in the shelter system because they are not able to fully support themselves. They're not able to be adopted out until they're about 8 weeks and spayed and neutered. So we take them in, we help raise them. We have a foster program, so we're always looking for volunteers to help us raise those kittens in their homes. And then as soon as they're ready for adoption, they become some of the most adoptable animals that we have. They usually fly out the door really quickly once they're ready.
Well, how would you even do that? Because I'm thinking, as you're telling me the story, these little teeny baby kittens, like teeny, they must be teeny, so adorable, and you probably can hold them in the palm of your hand. I would not give them back. Like, how do you allow these little baby kittens to go and find homes? I would want them all. I would become that, the cat lady,
right?
The old cat lady in the Santa Clarita Valley. I would become that.
Yeah, I mean, it's certainly a challenge in that regard because you do get very attached to them. They're super adorable. People who help raise them, you feel very attached to these cats. Certainly people do end up adopting them sometimes. But for everybody else, being able to return them to our care, we are a no-kill rescue. We are committed to finding homes for these animals. So being able to know that they're safe when you bring them back for adoption. And then, of course, being able to just take more into your home right away. Sometimes that's the easiest way to give them back is to take more in.
Mm-hmm. You are now part of the KHTS Home and Garden Show.
We are. We're very excited.
Part of the family. So tell me what exactly is going to happen. If you're just tuning in, the 10th annual KHTS Home and Garden Show, it is coming up April 27th and 28th, Central Park, free admission. It is, if it's not the biggest, it is one of the biggest in California, not just Southern California, but of all California. We usually see about 20,000 people pass by on both days. Are you ready for all of these people to come by and check you guys out?
We are. We're so excited to be part of this event. We have some amazing volunteers that will be joining me for the weekend. And we'll also be bringing a few of our adoptable cats from our Santa Clarita PetSmart store. So if anyone wants to get a sneak peek at those cats, you're welcome to visit them ahead of the time.
Okay, so it's just a visit. So if someone falls in love with one of the cats that you bring, they can't adopt at the show. They have to...
No, they will be able to adopt at the show. We do have an application process, and you have to fill out an adoption contract and pay an adoption fee. But if you're a great home for that cat, you will be able to adopt a cat with us that day.
Oh, fantastic. How exciting would that be? Come for a sink for your kitchen, leave with a cat.
Exactly. And if you're not ready to adopt, you can sign up to volunteer, you can sign up to foster, you can donate, you can support us in so many other ways as well.
What do you think is, you make this list of how we can help. What do you think the most important, what's at the top?
I would say for us, fostering is a really, really important program for us. It's a brand new program for us this year. And that really helps. Anytime you're able to put an animal into a home environment, it's so much less stressful for them. They thrive. Whether it's fostering an adult cat, helping them find a permanent home, whether it's underage kittens, whether it's hospice fostering a senior cat. We have cats of all ages at our adoption center and sanctuary. So there's so many different opportunities.
So many ways you can totally help out. Last thing to ask, I need a website and a phone number because a lot of our listeners in the morning are driving to work and they can't write down all this information. And even though they might come to the Home and Garden Show, which is very likely, again, 20,000 people, they might want to contact you earlier because that's not for a couple of weeks. So phone number and a website is there. I believe it's heavenlypets.org. I'm off the top of my head.
Yes, our website is heavenlypets.org. You can certainly find us online. We're also on Facebook, Instagram at Perry's_place_LA. And you can also email us ahead of time at volunteers@heavenlypets.org, and we'd be happy to send you all of the information.
And it's so easy to Google too, Heavenly Pets. It couldn't be easier. And of course, you can contact us here at the station if you have any questions whatsoever and you want to get in touch with Liz and you want to talk about what's coming up, maybe what kind of cats they intend on bringing to the Home and Garden Show. Do you bring full-on cats or do you ever bring the little kittens?
Right now, it's sort of the startup of kitten season here in Los Angeles. So we might have a few kittens available. It really depends on who's been spayed and neutered and are ready to go. But we will have plenty of adult cats as well.
Last minute decision.
Yeah.
Liz, it's been a pleasure having you in studio. Welcome to the KHTS Home and Garden Show family. We will see you definitely on the 27th and 28th with your colleagues and with the cats.
Thank you so much.